Hey, Pac Danny here. Just letting you know before we start this podcast that I'm doing the Melbourne International Comedy Festival, Spleen Bar, March 26th through to the 30th. It's just a great hour of stand-up, and I can tell you that a Bulldogs Brownlow medalist has bought tickets and will be in the audience one night. Which night? Which Brownlow medalist? Not telling. You'll just have to come to all of them. Hope to see you there. Tickets through comedyfestival.com.au or the link in my socials bio. Anyway, here's the pod.
I want attacking purposeful football all the time. Now we're going to have backs against the wall and we're going to fight, and we're going to fight hard. You've got to show me all the guts and all the determination you've got in your body. You've got to inspire me.
A marvellous tip. That's as good as you'll ever see. And puts Graham back in front.
I don't know about you guys, but if I see one bloke walking out of here, give the pat on the back from people out there for a good effort, I'll spew up.
From inside the centre square. Boyd kick the goal. Boyd kick the goal. From inside the centre.
Hey, Pac. Welcome to Danny Boyd with Added Stevo, a podcast about the most amazing, the most exciting Premiers-elect football club in the known multiverse. That is the Footscray Football Club, proprietary limited. They trade as Western Bulldogs. I'm Danny McGinley. Mark Stevens, welcome.
G'day, Danny, and welcome again to Zero Hanger HQ.
Yeah,
good to
here we are
in Cremorne.
I mean, this is a place we recorded the season preview. We might be recording a fair bit here. We need a name for it, something like the Danny Del Rey Studios. Or
maybe the Zeno Tatsaris room.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Whose number did you have on your back?
The one player I loved as a kid was Magic McLean.
Okay.
So, and a great number 51.
Yeah, no, okay. I think the Magic McLean Studios. Who was the other? There was another 51 around the
Sean
early
Rand.
90s. No. I'm talking for the Dogs.
What are the Dogs? So that's Sir's the other great one.
He was 38.
Yeah, but he these names keep coming out. I've always loved Peter Quill, and they've named a room after him at Marvel, the Quill Room.
That's right, yes. When I did watch, I think it's Guardians of the Galaxy, I was going, oh, Peter Quill. Hey, what a champion. It's like, do you know the film Time Cop with Jean-Claude Van Damme? His character's name is Max Walker.
Right, really? Didn't they know? Tangles.
They did not know, yeah. So
right.
Tangles was fighting, time travelling. Look, it's only minute 20 in. We're into early 90s cinema.
I saw a good movie the other night, Song Sung Blue.
Oh,
Hugh Jackman.
As Neil Diamond?
Neil Diamond tribute act. So it's not Neil Diamond. I thought
it was a biopic.
No, it's not a biopic, but it's quite good. I almost teared up.
Yeah, okay.
It was almost 4 points Bulldogs tears.
And does he have a good Neil Diamond pun name in there, Unreal Diamond or something like that? Neil Sapphire.
No, it was Thunder and Lightning, I think. But it's a true story.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Really good, Hugh. I'm not a huge Hugh Jackman fan.
Okay.
A bit mainstream for me. I'm more an art house guy. But this guy, this time, he nails it. Maybe I've underestimated him after that movie Australia.
Yeah. Oh, that was a shocker.
So that was a stinker. Yeah. But he's back in the good books, Hugh, and I like a good movie show. It's a bit like The Star is Born, music.
You like a good music biopic?
Yeah, Star is Born got me. I needed Kleenex for that.
For crying or for other reasons?
The whole package.
I love Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox story, which takes the piss out of him. Oh, have you seen the Weird Al Yankovic one?
No.
That's fantastic.
Right. There's a Billy Idol doco apparently coming out on Netflix as well, which is great. White Wedding.
All right. Well, we will get to the footy in a sec, but I just want to give you one little anecdote, which I swear my friends is worth it. Just talking of tribute acts. I was once in London and I saw Non Jovi at a pub. Non Jovi was East London's leading Bon Jovi tribute act, and the guy, the rest of the band were just jobbing musicians, but the guy who played Bon Jovi, he committed, and it was worth watching. And he about halfway through the show was like, "Does anyone celebrate anything tonight?" And this really drunk girl's like, "It's my birthday," and he goes, "Get up on stage, I'll sing to you." He starts singing to one of his Blaze of Glory, one of the slowest, but then they start pashing. For a really inappropriate,
a real pash,
proper, ages.
So he's playing the role.
He is playing the role, and they're passion for ages.
It was a setup, do you think, or
no? Because ages, and the musos are there, the back. Oh my God, Jeff, would you just freaking stop? We got to come on. I'm going to get the last tube, you wanker. And then it finishes, and he goes, "Oh, happy birthday! What's your name?" Yeah, Amanda. And how old are you? I'm 15.
Right. Okay. So the wind went out of his sails pretty quickly.
Oh yes.
Wow. But no, I think tribute acts are great.
Yeah.
And I've always thought, well, I've seen some good ones. A U2 band I used to see in the early 90s at the Station Hotel, the Station Tavern in Paran.
Okay.
Dry as a Bono.
Oh, nice. That's
as in
good.
Dry as a Bone.
Yeah.
So
good.
they were good.
Yeah.
And the guitarist was Chalk Wedge. Yeah.
That's what you need. Well, actually, let's go into the music thing. It has been released that Luke Beveridge and what's the band called? It's something like Stormy and the Daniels, or it wasn't exactly that. It was. I've got it here. It's the internet's slow. Sunset and the Windy Hills.
Right. Strange name for a Bulldog song.
Well, no, the song's called Tooth and Nail.
Yes, I know that. But
yeah.
I went into this really open-minded. I thought this is going to be good because remember the song Bevo had that he sung Premiership Night?
Is that Western Bulldogs Taken Over?
Yes, that was quite good.
Because that was always played before games.
Taking over.
Hang on, I'll play a grab of it now.
Western
But here, if you haven't heard it, this is Tooth and Nail. Now, it's not what you'd call inspirational.
It wasn't what I was expecting.
Yeah.
Obviously, with that Western Bulldog song that Bevo sung the night of the premiership, that had a bit of rock about it. I was expecting a bit of Bon Jovi does Def Leppard, maybe a bit of Ghost, some Swedish metal.
Yep.
I'm not sure what genre this is. Is it half country or it's not yacht rock? And
it almost feels like if this was a movie, if it was used in a movie, we would have just lost. And like the players are walking off just kind of dejected. And it's not a loss where we lost to, the reigning premiers. A loss where we lost a game we should have won.
Yeah. But Tooth and Nail, you expect hard rock.
Yeah.
That genre.
Yeah.
Foreigner,
sure.
Cold as Ice, Tooth and Nail. I mean, it's real Lou Gramm territory normally, but I'm not a fan, I've got to say. And I was deflated by it, and I haven't revisited. No,
and it's the big fear that we have, because it was reported actually by Zero Hanger. So maybe because it did say it may be played after goals at a Bulldogs game. Now, I have heard from President Kylie Watson-Wheeler herself, under her presidency, we will never be a club that plays music after goals. Because I hate that. I actually do hate music after goals.
That's one thing I agree with the Pres on 100%. I mean, in that State of Origin game, silence, pure, and then suddenly Charlie Cameron kicks a goal, and it's a different rule for Charlie. You got country roads. I don't need to hear that at all.
No.
I mean,
goal is so emotional. It doesn't need. It's like an amazing glazed donut, and they've just put a whole punch of icing on top. You don't need it.
No, you need it maybe for the fence sitters up at the Gabba, but they're pure football fans now. I think that's a real blight on the Gabba.
Well, and I'm pretty sure surely it's going to be played before the game, maybe when they're warming up.
I wouldn't have thought that would be played at all. I mean, if I'm a rock DJ looking to pump the crowd up at Marvel, I don't think we'll hear that one. I'm a big fan of Bevo and normally his music taste, but you'd have to say, Danny, that we need to be honest here.
Yeah. Do you know what apparently they did at Celtic Park in Glasgow in the 90s when Celtic were absolutely rubbish and Rangers would beat them 7-0? Apparently, by the time the fifth goal went in, the Celtic Park DJ would play Monty Python's Always Look on the Bright Side of Life.
You can see a reason for that, can't you?
Absolutely. I think we should. Tom Boyd hates this idea, but I think we should have a losing song. Because I noticed, so when we are playing a team at Marvel and they get over us, they play their song once, and then you're just walking out of the stadium in silence. I would love it if we had a losing song that we all just, maybe Always Look on the Bright Side of Life or something like that. Just to, and maybe Bevo's song is perfect for that.
Yeah. No, it's a weird one. Can you pigeonhole it? It's just, I was waiting for it to sort of erupt or a hook. Any danger of maybe with some songs that the best songs and the best albums are 3 or 4 listens before it really takes off in your mind. I'm not sure we'll get to that. Maybe I need to give it another chance.
Well, admittedly, they only released a minute of it. I assume it's a 3-4 minute song.
So maybe it erupts.
Maybe it does. Maybe there's a big...
Maybe it's Van Halen solo at the end.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Or the opposite of Faith No More's Epic, which turns into that piano solo at the end.
But if you're going to tease with a minute, wouldn't you pick an uplifting minute?
You'd think you would. But maybe this is Bevo's trick the whole time. Yeah. He's all about being humble. And he'll show you the worst bit of the song, and then he's just going to rock out, and it's like Mozart.
Yeah, well, it's an interesting one, isn't it? If you're Bevo, did you want that publicity about the song? Because you know what the cynics are like. They'll be saying, Bevo, just focus on winning games, not constructing songs and bridges and choruses.
Yeah, we don't know how much he's got involved, but also no one's talking about Will Darcy's injury as much because we're talking about the song.
Sam Darcy?
Yeah,
that's right.
Yes.
Oh, well, Will's the other. Yeah, well, Sam's the other Darcy, obviously.
Yes.
Will kicked a goal on the weekend, which was great. But yeah, how are you feeling going in? I know we're talking about the song, and for me, it's just a mystery week of uncertainty.
Yes.
I'm still not sure. I really liked what I saw in the practice game Friday night.
Hell yeah.
I thought there was a real solidity about things.
Yeah, let's go into that.
A consistency, a safeness, if you like. What's the term? But it was... Security.
Yeah?
Yeah, that wasn't as random. Bulldogs games are normally random. In fact, there's fluctuations.
Yeah.
Dogs kick 3, Hawks kick 4 quick ones, Dogs kick a couple.
Yes, that's a really good point. There were no periods where they dominated us. There was consistency. There was, securities. A solid. There was concrete at the bottom. Yeah, that's a good point. That didn't occur to me, but
and that's what I like as a supporter. It's too stressful.
Oh, mate.
The fluctuations in games do your head in,
and that's been us for the last 6 years.
Yeah, you're never safe.
No. Yeah, that's a really good point. I like that. My first note is not about the game, but Ken Hinckley, special comments on K. Were you at the game or did you watch on TV?
I watched on TV.
Same here. I thought he was amazing.
It was so refreshing.
Yeah.
I thought, Kenny, this is great. You're making sense. You're talking plain English and you're actually criticising at times.
Yep.
He was quite cutting, quite cynical, which is fine. I mean, a lot of the commentary these days sugarcoats everything. Mm-hmm. So I think that was great.
Yeah, I think he's got that thing of this happened with Lee Matthews when he first started doing special comments for Channel 7. He just finished at Brisbane Lions, so he still attacked commentary with the amount of research that he would do for coaching a game. So he's analysed every player, every game. And I remember Lee Matthews told me once after his first day commentating, like with coaching and playing, there's so many, post-match analysis and everyone tells you what they think and all that. And he finished the game and they went, cool, thanks Lee, we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
And that's all it was. And he was like, that's all?
Yeah.
So I think Ken will deteriorate, but what a great start.
I think he was great because he's come in without he'll potentially deteriorate into the blokey chumminess of commentary, which can happen. I've seen it happen.
Yep.
And it happens with us probably.
Oh, totally.
We just like I've worked at Triple M where that was our whole mantra.
Oh, mate, you're a shocker. A lot of that.
It was great.
Yeah.
But you got to be careful with that. So Kenny potentially could become the chummy commentator by round 4.
Oh, you reckon that early?
Well, it can happen. Yeah. It's happened to others, but he's come in hard. He's come in well, and he's speaking simple terms.
Yeah, a lot of plain speak. He's also got a unique voice, like just from a tonal difference. Like I was like, who's that? Oh, it's Ken Hinckley.
Yep. But he was pumping people up, and he also, even though Tim English, which he's probably played the best game of his career, not sure you built at this time.
For a practice match.
Well, he was sensational.
He was bloody
Tim
good.
English, but Kenny still clipped him when he didn't take a mark at the top of the square, said he should have taken that or killed the ball. So I think Kenny was good. But you talk about English, wow. I like what he was doing, but I'd prefer it if it was happen when there's 4 points on the line. Well, hopefully he can do it again this week.
He can only do it what's in front of him. But everyone's talked about the new ruck rules should be benefiting Tim. God, I hope he doesn't do a PCL because, but there's a lot of optimism around him. My standout was Buku.
Yeah, he
was amazing.
He was solid.
So good. I'm so happy Carlton were terrible with they couldn't organise the trade.
No, I'm wrapped with that too, and the fact they've settled him down now, down back. He did a few weird things, I got to say, in the first half. He just got the ball. It was like the 1970s. He thought, I'll just roost this 50 metres down the middle of the ground, down the corridor, which is a bit risky. You wouldn't want to try that against Brisbane.
No.
But I think we tidied that up, and he was able to intercept Mark beautifully.
Really well. It felt like Easton Wood back there sometimes.
Yeah, and that took a lot of the pressure off O'Donnell.
Yep.
So there were good signs, I think, with the back line. But watching from TV is obviously a bit different, but there seemed to be more team defence, more numbers back.
Yeah.
So the thing is that Hawthorn had a lot of inside 50s and couldn't really do much with them. Normally the Bulldogs have 20 more inside 50s than the opposition every week and still a chance to get beaten.
Yep, and 25 more behinds.
Yeah, in this case was more even in inside 50s, but Dogs in control. So when they went forward, they looked very dangerous.
Yeah.
But then I think extra numbers back in a more defensive slant, if you like.
Could have been. I mean, it's hard to tell on TV. That's why I like being at the ground, so you can see the whole field and the strategy and whatnot. But it definitely did feel good. But I do have I've got something negative to point out to the Danny Boyd with added Stevo listeners. 12 months ago, we beat Hawthorn in a pre-season match, and then they bollocked us again when we played in mid-year, and then we had the most frustrating year of all time. So take it a grain of salt.
Grain of salt, but we did win 14 games last year. Should have been finals. It's crazy that it wasn't. But the thing about Hawthorn, they're a weird setup. I really rate Sam Mitchell. They'll be totally different this week. Like at times it looked like they were going half rat power.
Well, I did speak to our dear co-host Tom Boyd, and Boydie reckoned Hawks were going pretty hard. What did he? I'm just accessing my messages now. He was. We look good, especially against teams without good key forwards. He loved Artie Jones. He thought he looked amazing as a small forward because we don't have a lot of options down there without Cody at the moment, and the need the speed and the pressure. Doesn't like the new rules, Tom Boyd. Thinks they're against the spirit of the game.
Wow.
He's sort of saying that, aren't they better for Tim? He's gone, well, centre bounce is a combination of jump ability and force created, and Tim is light, so he doesn't create the force.
Light? He's 100 plus.
Yeah, well, yeah, but for a ruck, that's still... He's not the biggest.
I think at times he plays lighter than his weight. Does that make sense? Is that derogatory? Yeah. But he does. He's a lithe big man. So he runs hard, not overly physical, but gee, what an athlete, the way he's getting up and down the ground.
Yeah. And his accuracy is amazing. His biggest point that I loved, Tom Boyd, was for Sam Mitchell. You don't want to say you've mastered AI as a coach and then lose. Yeah,
I think he'd like to get that back, the Sam Mitchell AI comment.
Yeah.
Like it's one that sort of slipped through and he's had to roll with it. AI, unfortunately, the way the media works, that's all they're going to focus on all year. Supporters are going to say, where's your AI? You've gone wrong. That's part of his trademark now. So as I've been in media spin as well, it's the last thing that you'd want your coach talking about. Probably not ideal.
I've got it ready if GWS beat Hawthorn. As soon as the siren goes, I've got a screenshot of, I'm just going to ask ChatGPT, how do I beat GWS? Then
so this is going to happen all year. I mean, you work at the front bar.
I do.
I can see it happening now. An AI segment for Sam Mitchell. So he's created a monster similar to Bevo on the song. I mean, if you're a media advisor, you'd be saying, Bevo, steer clear of the songs. Let's just win games and worry about the theme song.
Mick Malloy's gone the song pretty hard on his breakfast show.
Yeah, so it's just become a distraction. Unfortunate, but good on Bevo for doing the interview. I'm not sure how the song story leaked out, to be honest, but it's not really Bevo's style to talk about.
No, but I can tell you the musicians would have loved the extra streams.
Yeah.
So maybe they did it. But
yeah. So no, I've got full faith in Sam Mitchell that Hawthorn will be better.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
That's a shame. I suppose we should do a season preview of everyone else. Who do you, if taking the Bulldogs out of it, who do you see as winning the flag or doing better in the finals, and as well as dropping out of the finals and your shocking season?
Yeah, well, I think obviously it's boring, but Brisbane looks so good with the added players. They should be favourite, and then I've actually looked at it and got Freo second.
Okay.
We saw a taste of Freo
Against West Coast, though.
No, they beat Adelaide, I think.
Oh, was it Adelaide?
Yeah, so they...
Shows how much attention I was paying.
Yeah, so we saw a taste of them against the Dogs in that last round. Even though the Dogs were disappointing, Freo, after a slow start, played really well, and they've added, a bit of extra grunt into their team. So I think they're a chance. The coach is pretty subdued, seems dull, but he gets the job done.
No, I've got a theory on that, and I've said it on this podcast before, but Justin Longmuir looks like Mark Ruffalo, the actor who played the Hulk. So we just keep expecting Justin Longmuir to turn green and start smashing things.
Yeah.
That's why he seems so demure.
Yeah, no, he's obviously got some mongrel there somewhere. They're lovely chap. I think they'll do well. Gold Coast look like they've got ahead of themselves a bit in the pre-season. I reckon they've been reading the Sunshine Coast Daily or the Gold Coast Bulletin too much. You look at them and think, yeah, we're pretty happy with ourselves. So I think Damien Hardwick will beat that out of them. They should do well.
What did you think of Jamara? Did you watch his
I think
form? He got 2 goals.
I think
Brisbane,
Jamara's a long, long way off.
But he only got 3 kicks.
Yeah, so he got the 2 goals.
Yeah, and they were both just handed to him.
He looks underdone.
Squad. Oh, yeah, and so many fumbles.
Whether he will play round 1, look, I've got a feeling they probably will play him because it's a feel-good story.
Yep.
He's played both practice games. He still kicked the 2, but he looks underdone to me, Jamara. He's not obviously the player he was in his prime at the Dogs. He needs time.
Yep.
But obviously Jed Walder got rubbed out, so I think Jamara probably plays, but he's going to find it tough to keep up. And the conditions up there don't suit tall forwards. You see how greasy it is?
That's a good point.
Humidity and the dew, so it's been tough for him.
Yep.
You're barracking against Jamara, obviously.
Well, I guess so. I mean, you can't leave our club and put it through the turmoil you have and have me. And I'm not going to cheer for you. Then I'm not going to boo him as much as I would Bailey Smith, just because I know he's had his own issues and whatnot. Whereas Bailey's a bit more antagonistic, so he wants to be the villain, whereas Jamara just got caught up with the wrong crowd and whatnot. But I'm not cheering for him. No.
Do you reckon the AFL manufacture these things so Bailey Smith leaves the Dogs, still hasn't been back to Marvel to play against the Dogs, and it's happened this year.
Yeah.
Jamara's not back. Do you think they look at it and say, that'd be a bit unkind?
Absolutely, because
but that can't be true. Surely
Houston won't play for Collingwood at Adelaide Oval. They do that all the time.
But that's if that can't be true. There should be a royal commission if they're going that far into tampering with the integrity of the fixture, then we've just gone completely mad.
Well, I think we went.
So you don't think Bailey Smith will play ever again against the Dogs?
Oh, he will, but they're just waiting a few years to.
Yeah, but it won't temper anything.
No, God.
You might as well just get it done.
It will temper. I remember one of the last times Nathan Brown played against the Bulldogs, I was still booing him, and no one else was. And I was like, sure, I hold a grudge better than anyone else.
But Brownie, I think, was more lovable.
Sure, but he still broke my heart when he left.
Yeah. We love Brownie.
Yeah, do we?
We did.
Oh, we did. Oh, yeah,
he's still a ripping guy. Actually went to Brownie's wedding.
Oh, yeah.
So we overcame that.
Yeah.
While he was a Tiger.
You're a better man than I.
Yeah, but a nice guy. Should have stayed at the Dogs.
Definitely, because he went to Richmond to play finals and never played one.
No, it's happened a bit, hasn't it? But he's had a great career, but I think deep down he would have preferred to have been a one-club player and he'd be a Hall of Famer at the Bulldogs.
He would be. And we would have had him in that 08, 09, 10 team that, just... You're not going to say no to him because he never would have broken his leg as well.
Yeah, of course not.
So,
but no, I reckon that's poor of the AFL. My son Will's all over this. He said, they've done it again.
Yeah.
No Bailey Smith. And they send the Dogs to Geelong.
Yeah, but don't we request that though? Because we want to have that Western corridor.
What?
Yeah, mate, I agree.
You reckon a Meat Baines just rings up Andrew Dillon, bang, 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 can you please send us to Geelong?
I think when they are doing the fixtures and they ask clubs, what do you want? They go, yeah, we don't mind playing.
That'd be on the end of my list. I'd say, please don't send us to Geelong.
Oh, totally.
Because it costs you spots in finals.
But that's because you and I are football fans and he's a businessman.
But football's the business. I mean, it helps your business if you make the 8. Getting down to Geelong Highway every year doesn't help you make the 8.
It does not. But why aren't we
playing? So it costs you money.
We should be playing them twice.
Yeah. So
we never beat them anyway. So
but that's That's a bit of an issue, but yeah, we move on to obviously game at the Gabba.
Yes.
It's a mystery bag game for me. I just really don't quite know what to expect. You think that things are in place. I can only watch the first half, which is extraordinary.
Why? Where are you going?
I'm going to a show. I've got a clash of dates.
Is U2 on again? The U2 tribute act?
No, I'm going to see The Darkness, the UK band.
I believe in a thing called
Cock
love.
Rock band. Great.
What time are they on?
They come on at 9:30.
Yeah,
so I'm going with another Bulldog, Liam O'Keefe, who I'm not sure you know is the head track man at Flemington.
No,
the
I wouldn't know him.
best turf track operator in the world.
Sure.
Also a Bulldog. Lives in Yarraville, regular at the Railway Hotel.
Okay.
So we're meeting to watch The Darkness.
Yep.
And we'll watch the first half at the Duke of Wellington. And then we go in and see a rock show. So it's going to be a bit
If you ever want evidence that journalism pays well, the fact that you can afford a beer at the Duke of Wellington.
Yeah, well, it's convenient.
God, that pub like last time I was there during Comedy Festival, I nipped in for a pint in between shows. And I said, yeah, can I get a pint of lager? And they showed me the price. And I went, no, I just want one.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought no, I'm not getting around. But
it's
anyway.
not my style of place.
Yeah.
I'm more of a Fitzroy corner pub type operator than
Rose.
that's a conglomerate.
Yeah. Oh, totally. Yeah.
It's a big,
but with The Darkness, I mean, their big song, I Believe in a Thing Called Love.
Yeah.
Before that they had that Christmas song.
Growing on Me.
Growing on Me. I mean, they'll all play that at the end. You could probably watch till 3/4 time.
One-way ticket to hell and back.
That's right. Great.
Yeah. Well, hopefully that's where Brisbane's headed this
Damn
week.
straight.
So
they'll be unfurling the flag. Brisbane traditionally slow starters in the season. They've done that the last couple of years. They've got new people like Oscar Allen, and so hopefully there's a bit of.
They should be underdone.
Rory Lobb's 200th.
Yeah.
So
we'll live for that.
We'll fire up for a.
Yeah. So it's apparently might be a bit wet up there, but it's a tough fixture. But it's a bit of a free hit in many ways. I think we can go up and have a real crack at it.
Yeah, if we lose, I don't think anyone's going to judge us too badly. Obviously, we want to win, but do you know what? I've sent in a few banners, of course. We are doing a banner celebrating Rory Lobb. I did want to do, though, this is a rejected banner, but I don't think I even sent it in because I knew they wouldn't go it. But, during the off-season, a lot of things happen to the Bulldogs in their personal lives. So I just wanted to put, and see if you can work out who I'm having a dig at here. Congrats to Marcus and Nella, Tim and Rudy, Ed and Elle, Rory and Lexi. Marriage is a beautiful, sacred thing.
Fantastic. Love it. Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if they would have... I don't think they would have approved it.
Kylie would love that. Huh? You've got a direct line to Kylie, haven't you?
I do, yes.
Yeah. Well, that's a good contact to have.
We chat. It's mostly me asking her about Disney things on behalf of my daughter.
Right.
But, yeah. Oh, by the way...
as head of Disney, how big is Disney in Australia?
I think she's like most of the Southern Hemisphere as well. But yeah.
Do they still have those Disney stores, that used to be at Chadstone where the fluffy dolls and whatever, Mickey Mouse? Yeah, okay.
And I think I've told this story before, but Kylie found one particular toy for a really obscure film that only my daughter liked and gave her that for Christmas a couple of years ago. So, she's a good egg, Kylie Watson-Wheeler.
Yeah. She's low profile.
She is, well, compared to Gordo, it's hard to not be. But I think she should do more media. I think she's got the skills.
Yeah, I think,
and we love hearing from her.
Yeah, I think we need a stronger presence at that level in the media.
Yep.
I think when she does come on, it's a little bit bland.
Well, it's very Disney. It's very Disney's very wholesome and G-rated and corporate. Yeah.
So it's all great, but sometimes you need a bit of rah-rah.
Yeah, you want a mongrel idiot out there?
Yeah, well, if things aren't
happy
going
to do it.
Yeah, tell it like it is. I mean, Peter Gordon was good at that, but everyone's different. But if you look at the results of the footy club, you can't complain about her time at the footy club at all.
Absolutely not.
You go and have a tour of the stadium out there, the kennel, the cafe's up and running.
Yep.
They do a great magic there.
Have you been on the ground? It's spongy.
Yeah,
it's lovely.
It's very, very good setup, and I think a lot of people underestimate that. Yep. And if the club's trying to get, say, Zach Butters or something across the line, used to take him there. It's huge. Have you done a tour through the room?
I've seen it from the outside, but and I mean like right up at the window, like looking in. Yeah.
No, I've done the full tour. Like there's a heat room, altitude. The locker room looks like something out of the NBA. It's sort of very American. All it's nothing like the old tin lockers and numbers. It's very space age.
Well, so there's really no excuse for us to underperform. I did like what Bevo said at the Best and Fairest when he said 14 wins and a few people clapped, and he went, "Don't clap that, it's mediocrity." I mean, this is...
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
He also said he appreciated the sentiment. He wasn't rude about it, which...
14 wins, mediocrity. Well, it's 23 games now.
Well, not making finals is,
Well, the issue is with this basically now a top 10, I'm just going to crack open a can of...
He's doing it. Yeah, we're on the beers, folks. Here we go.
Coke Zero. The issue is now that the bar has changed. Like, if you miss the top 10 now, that's a disaster.
Yeah. Okay.
So I think there's more pressure on coaches. If you come 11th, that's horror story stuff.
Yeah.
So the Dogs really have to finish top 10.
What are we even calling it? The top 10, the final 10? It's over half the teams make finals now. And this was discussed on 360 and on the couch last night. I mean, this is such a weird week where there's nothing to say, but all the shows are back on. I was listening to AFL Daily before, and they were talking about, I think it was Will Day, and he's had a good career so far, but has he got an All-Australian yet? And I'm going, oh my God, shut up. Shut up. Do you ever have a discussion with your mates about who should be All-Australian?
No, I have actually.
You have? All right.
It's only involving Tom Liberatora.
Oh, yeah, right.
I've actually still got hang-ups about the fact that he's missed All-Australian.
Didn't he get it a couple of years ago?
No, he's been in the squad.
Okay.
He keeps just missing out. So as a Libber person, I don't think Libber cares. I'll probably get more upset than he does when he doesn't get in.
I would agree. I don't think players... I mean, it's nice to have, but...
He deserves a blazer.
Well, sure, yeah. I mean... I just don't care about All-Australian that much. Maybe if that team played against someone, then it would be interesting. Like when I lived in London, there was always discussion of will they get England selection? Your Steven Gerrards, Wayne Rooney's, and that was interesting because they were going to play in a World Cup against Germany, Brazil. Whereas this is just there you go. They all look like private school kids. Yeah, they get a photo. It's nothing. I'm just not that excited, and God, they love it on AFL Daily. They love the. They could even be an All-Australian discussion. There's no discussion.
No. So hopefully a few Dogs this year up. Sam Darcy, if he stays fit.
So you're disproving my point.
Sorry
Stop
to
talking
mention
about
All-Australian,
it.
but
Stop this.
Obviously Darcy's a bit of a concern, isn't it, with the groin, back soreness, just he copped a bit of a knock in the... So that's a bit of a mystery to me, what's happening there.
It is. The fact that they're quiet about it is also disturbing.
Yeah, I'm disturbed that it happened of course it happened in the state of origin.
Yeah.
Something was always going to happen when we had 6 guys in there.
Absolutely, yeah. Only equal with Geelong, who of course got off scot-free as far as we know. Look, maybe he's going to play. I was also concerned that neither Norton nor Darcy got a goal in State of Origin.
You know what? They didn't kick it to them. I was watching and thinking, Darcy's the best tall contested mark in the game. You're not kicking it to him.
I think he was absorbing defenders, which I reckon will probably be his role this year. He's the most hyped young player in the league. Decoy, so Norton... and
Croft.
And Jordan Croft, who, God, he was amazing on the Friday.
No, he's good. I don't know what will happen with Darcy in that game. They refused to kick it to him.
Yeah, it was weird.
And he even missed a couple of shots, which he never misses.
Yeah.
But that's a mystery to me. I always try and read the language of the Bulldog medical reports, and that one I can't get my head around. I think that's a wait and see, a watching brief.
Yeah. Look, hey, there's no point panicking. Look, this is just proving there's nothing to talk about. We're just panicking. We're jumping at shadows here.
Yeah, but he's been rated the number 1 player in the comp, so we need to...
Pretty sweet, eh?
Yeah, it is. It's great. But whenever someone says that about a Bulldog, you just touch the wood straight away, don't you?
Absolutely.
And that's happened again. Hopefully he gets up, but any sort of groin soreness... Sam Darcy's just a wonderful player, but he's got that body and the size that he's going to struggle to play his 300 games. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, he's just he goes at the ball so hard.
Right, yeah.
And his flexibility and whatever, you're sort of always holding your breath. So
what did his dad get? About 250?
250 odd? Yeah.
Okay.
So for a big guy, I mean, he gets 250, that's sensational.
Yeah.
But he's going to be bang and crash. He flies back with the flight of the ball, all those sort of things. But the other guy I want to mention, and I think it's been underplayed, I was really pissed off and flat that Riley Sanders got
a ball in the face. Epic Falcon.
He's come back from 2 hammies, worked his ass off to get himself up, was playing great footy, couple of practice games, ready to go, and through no fault of his own gets kicked, Sharon kicked quite recklessly, to be honest, off the ground.
Yep.
I know you can't get rubbed out for this stuff, but it was a silly sort of kick because he knew that the Hawthorn bloke knew that Sanders was there and clipped him across the jaw.
Yeah,
and
okay.
down
You
he
reckon
went.
deliberate? Okay.
Not deliberate, but it was careless.
Definitely reckless, yeah.
It was reckless, careless, whatever you want to call it. And now suddenly you just feel for Riley Sanders. He'd be flat.
Yeah, and he's been... I mean, he was touted as our big recruit a couple of years ago, and he hasn't reached the heights yet. And there's a lot of... God, there's so many idiots who... So many idiots turn off players in their first quarter of football. I got a mate who's... God, who's that kid who wears number 6? Cooper Hines. He was going Cooper Hines in the first 10 minutes of his career. Just going, he's a dud. Oh, my God, he's a child. So it's, yeah.
He'll be all right, Cooper Hines. I think Sanders, was looking good. He's more of a handball than a kick player, if you know what. His first instinct is sometimes to look backwards for a handball, which is something he probably needs to get out of his game. But, geez, he can find the footy.
Yep.
And I just felt sorry for him. Like, how flat would you be? Suddenly you're in concussion protocols.
Because it's a hard midfield to get into.
Yeah, so we'll try and slot him back in. But
what do you know about Will Lewis, our new SSP player?
Yeah, I've watched a bit of him. He's sort of an in-between size. They're saying that he's a key forward. I'm not sure how tall he is. He'd be 194 or something. He's one of those mid-size.
I like that he won the VFL Grand Final and then a week later was playing for Brighton in the VAFA. So he won 2 Grand Finals in a week.
Yeah. So, and then he'd signed down at Moe, I think, or Morwell.
Oh, right.
So he's a bit of a journeyman. So it's a good story.
Yeah. I mean, it does sound like the sort of name that an alien would have if they were trying to just come into AFL. I am Will Lewis.
Yeah. So I'm just trying to find out how tall he is. I reckon he's about 195.
He's probably not on the apps yet because we only signed him yesterday.
Yeah, so he's more a third tall. Good on him. I can't see him playing, obviously, at this stage.
Well, but only because we know nothing about him. But yeah, I think it's fantastic for him to get this sort of opportunity.
Yeah, so I think it'd be great.
Yeah,
seems a really good character. Why not pick somebody up with that James Harms slot? So yeah, he'll do his time and be a nice backup for us. And it's something a bit different. Like at the moment, Norton, Darcy, and Croft's a bit different. He's quick.
Yeah.
But we haven't really got that third tall lead up sort of smaller guy.
No, all right. So we'll see where he fits in. But it's so exciting. We'll wrap up in a sec. My main emotion is excitement, and I know I'm a chronic optimist, and I always because during off season I read reports about Bulldogs. I don't really read anything about anyone else. I don't care. It's all for them. It's all just propaganda. I don't care. So right now, I'm just convinced we're going to win every single game, and I know that's stupid, but there's players that you forget. Like when Sam Davidson got the first goal, I'm like, that's right. Sam Davidson exists. He's awesome. And Matt Kennedy and these guys, because all the club just promotes is, Bont, Ed, Darcy, Libba. And there's all these guys who are amazing footballers that you just forget about. And I'm having a party in my heart.
Yeah.
Just thinking about them.
Yeah, I'm a little bit different. I'm excited, but also trepidation. Obviously, round one. Like if it was game at home against, a soft one, I love that.
Yeah.
More excited. But going up there, you just never know. I still think there's a great unknown with the Dogs. And look, very hopeful. I think there should be 14 or 15 wins coming. I don't think 14's mediocrity.
No, but missing finals is.
Yeah. So if you miss the top 10, that'd be horrible.
Yeah.
But it's going to be just a tough fixture. So we've got
Bevo. This is last year of Bevo's contract, is it?
No, 2 more.
2 more. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, but surely we've got to win a final would be a pass mark.
You need a lot of luck, and the AFL, the Boffins here at Zero Hanger, I think have got us with the toughest fixture.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know how that works.
Neither do I. Fox Footy had its coming, I think 4th. And they actually had a really good analysis of how they came to that conclusion with just ladder history and data, and I read through it, and I'm like, all right, you showed you're working. That's good.
Yeah, the run home looks pretty good.
Yep.
So just got to get through this patch. Obviously, Adelaide in round 3 is a tough one. Should beat GWS.
I reckon. I'm very excited about that. Saturday afternoon. Oh, everyone's got to get out to that.
That's the one I'm excited about because that looks like a soft kill. Although they're dangerous, the Giants, but they've got that many players out.
Yeah.
It's actually a good time to get them. And at home, really under the roof, should win that game. But apart from that, they're pretty tough. So you just got to get 3 and 3, I think, after 6.
Yes. When we get to that bye, if we're 3 and 3, game on.
Yeah.
Game on. But if I'm of course thinking we're going to be 6 and zip. So.
Yeah. Well.
And do you know who's very happy that we're playing the Giants in round 1 or the second is the people at Amazon, because their documentary, The Final Siren, which I saw a couple of episodes of.
You were on the red carpet, I saw.
I was. Well, I was kicked off because Bont was coming. But myself and Tom Seagate, the suburban footballer, got along. And there's a lot played up about Bont and Toby Green hating each other. So they're going to play a few clips from that. So and something that what they do in that series is they've got they focus on different players. Toby Green, they show his wife, his mum, his daughter. Bont, they just show Bont because you don't need to humanise him.
No, that's right. How about Bont's hairstyle?
What's he at now?
That sort of curl.
Oh, yeah. I think that's just natural.
No, it's a good look. It's been a lot of people commenting on it. But he's had a lot of style. I think he's pretty content with it too, deep down.
Okay.
Looks good. It's sort of the ruffled movie star look almost. It'd need a bit of maintenance. So he's going to have to go in to get it touched up every couple of weeks.
Well, he always looks like a Roman god to me. So, yeah, I'm to be honest, I didn't look too much closely at his hair as a bald man. I just leave that to you hirsute people.
Yeah. Anyway.
So what's your tip Saturday? So you're watching at the Duke of Wellington, and if any millionaires are listening, please forward Stevo some money so we can afford half a beer.
Yeah.
I reckon I'll just be at home because my son I have to get up early the next day. My son is competing in a speed cubing tournament in Eltham.
Is that Rubik's Cube?
That is Rubik's Cube.
Really?
My son has started competing, not professionally, obviously, but he's kind of in the top probably 100 in Melbourne.
How quickly can he? I didn't think the Rubik's Cube was still a thing.
Oh, it's big with it's big with a certain age group of young men. And
how quickly can he do it?
He can do one in sub 30. Look, I'll probably see you at the Giants game. He'll be there. He'll have a cube with him.
Right.
And seriously, any Bulldogs fans, if you see me with my son at the footy, ask to scramble his cube and
how
watch
old
how
is
quickly. He's almost 12.
Right.
Yeah, and he's brilliant at it because he's a smart.
That's unbelievable. Obviously, a smart cookie.
Yeah. He's got a real maths brain, and I don't know where it came from, but I'm happy.
Great. so I can't even get one side of it.
Neither.
Remember they had the snake, the Rubik's snake that you could make things out of.
No, I remember
the long one.
Okay, I'll ask him about it. He'll know.
It was because I was there at the birth of Rubik's.
1975.
Cube. Was it that early?
Yeah, mate. The amount of discussions I've had to have.
It was 80s.
No, it was 75.
Well, I can't remember it being a thing until about 1983.
Probably didn't make it to Australia.
Well, I was in Shepparton too, so we're 5 years behind. But I was through when I got one side.
Yeah.
That's all I could do. And then I'd just run out of it. But when he gets to 16, he'll obviously give up the Rubik's Cube for other interests, obviously.
I dare say, look, there's not a lot of women at these things. Not a lot of people over the age of 16. Yeah, you're probably right. But
this sounds like, to me, like I used to work at Channel 7. A great colour story for 7 News on a Sunday, the Melbourne Rubik's Cube Championship.
Well, there was a world champion was a Melbourne guy called Felix, and they had a doco about him on Netflix.
Right.
But he's been absolutely usurped now. But
how old's...
He'd be about 30 now, and I watched him.
He's just lost his way?
No, other kids have got better.
Right.
Other kids have got better. There are a lot of Asian kids who are a bit... Forgive me, but a bit more on the spectrum who just hyper focus on it. And but the record got broken a couple of weeks ago, 2.7 seconds by a 6-year-old. So yeah, I'm way across Rubik's Cube stories, way more than I want to be.
Is Rubik still alive? No.
Erno Rubik was a German architect, and I don't think he's still alive. Yeah.
Yeah. I seriously didn't know it was still a thing. It's man. I thought it was like the yo-yo. It just disappeared.
Nah, and
I used to have the Coca-Cola yo-yos, remember? And the Sprite.
Young Talentine ones.
Used to do all the tricks. What was it? The
Round the world, walk the dog.
The spider one?
Yeah, I had no idea. I had a Nintendo, mate.
Oh, so. yeah.
And Friends.
Donkey Kong was my go.
Yeah, nice. I'm a Super Mario Zelda guy. Anyway,
your son at some stage will find an interest in something else?
He's into footy and Rubik's Cubes and maths and Nintendo. So
there's no girls involved, so eventually
it will. I mean, that's what also killed my junior career in footy. Not a lack of skill, not severe asthma. I just blame the women.
Yeah. Well, I played a lot of tennis and there was women involved, which was
that's
great.
The way. Oh, and then I discovered if you didn't play footy, you went into the home ec class. And,
right.
You could be in a room with 14 females icing cakes, or you could be with 20 blokes showering together.
Yeah. I know what I'd prefer, but
yep.
Home echo was compulsory for us at Shep High.
Oh, dead set.
We didn't take it seriously. It was you'd hate to be the home echo teacher. Some of the stuff that was going on.
Poisoning each other, like sabotaging each other's recipes.
Someone goes off to the toilet and...
oh, no.
While they're not looking, there was some sabotaging.
Oh, okay, all right. I thought you meant they sabotaged it in the toilet.
No, while they're not looking, maybe some chops under the grill might have had something added to it.
Yeah, we did
terrible.
A lot of that.
Oh, it's horrific stuff.
You'd steal a lemon on the way to school from a tree and then just squeeze it into
Tabasco,
the chocolate cake. Yeah.
Anything like that. But yeah, we just did not take it seriously, unfortunately.
I took it seriously, but I also took sabotaging seriously.
Yeah, but the home echo room was extraordinary.
Oh, it's brilliant.
It was a full, massive kitchens, and do they still have that?
Oh, probably way better than what we had. You went to a state school, didn't you?
Yeah. Shep High.
Just Shep High, yeah.
It's one of the great. It was one of the great institutions of all time.
All right, we're going to wrap it up. Thank you very much. Good luck, everyone. I hope your team wins. We have a Patreon, of course. Oh, God, I should plug. Comedy Festival. Melbourne Comedy Festival, March 24th to 28th or 26th. Something. The last weekend of March, I'm doing it there. And I can tell you that a Brownlow medalist has bought tickets to one of the nights. A Bulldogs Brownlow medalist.
Adam Cooney.
I'm not going to reveal. It'll be a surprise.
Kelvin Temple, Gary Dempsey.
Scott Wine. Tony Liberatore.
Yeah, there's a few.
Zach Butters. No. All right, good luck. We'll talk to you next week. Go Dogs.
I gave my childhood to that roar of the red, white and blue sea, and the knowledge that you had two loves, the Bulldog boys and me. 20 years on, I feel that longing hanging in September air. But the reason I go every week is to pretend you're still there. And they will find the glory one day, and I will throw it at your feet. It's a long, long road they're running for you, the dogs of Footscray streets. It's a long, long road they're running for you, the dogs of Footscray streets.